In this video, I will be covering the assembly for the 60 and 100 card wooden deck boxes. After removing the product from the bag, you should have one piece labeled A, two pieces labeled B, one piece labeled C, one piece labeled D, one piece labeled E, two pieces labeled F, one piece labeled G, two pieces labeled I, one piece labeled H, and two pieces with a logo on it, one rectangular and one with a small circular feature at the bottom. For this assembly, you will need wood glue, a small paintbrush, a container to pour the glue into, a cup of water for the paintbrush, and several paper towels cut into small rectangles to clean up the glue. To begin the assembly of the inner box, first locate the piece labeled A, the two pieces labeled B, and the piece labeled C. When assembling the box, choose which side of the wood you would like to face outward. Pour out a small amount of wood glue. Assemble pieces A and B like so. Using the paintbrush, apply a small amount of glue to the inside. Using a small paper towel, clean up the inside. Working quickly, add piece C, like so. Again, apply glue to the joint. Press together firmly. Use the paintbrush to clean up glue and also push the glue in between the two pieces, pressing lightly. Cleaning up as you go. Add the other piece labeled B, like so. Apply glue to the inside. If necessary, separate the two pieces and apply glue from the outside. Don't wait too long to clean up the glue, as it may dry and would make putting together the box more difficult. Make sure that the edges are flush. There's no extra glue. Press together firmly. And let dry for 5 to 10 minutes. When not in use, store the paintbrush in the cup of water to ensure that the glue does not harden. Dry off with a small paper towel before reuse. To begin the assembly of the outer box, locate the piece labeled D, the piece labeled E, the two pieces labeled F, and the piece labeled G. The outer box will be assembled directly onto the inner box. Choose one of the pieces labeled F and place it onto the side of the inner box, like so. It should fit snugly between the two pieces. Apply glue to the bottom edge. Find the piece labeled D and assemble it like so. And add glue to the front and bottom edges. Place the piece labeled G onto the front. Press firmly to squeeze out any glue, and ensure that all edges are flush and lined up. As you're cleaning up the glue, press firmly to squeeze out any excess glue that may have been beneath the wood. Apply glue to the front and bottom edges. Place the other piece labeled F, like so. Press firmly. Make sure to squeeze all of the glue out. Press down as hard as you can, and make sure that the edges are flush. Finally, apply glue to the back edge. Place the piece labeled E on the back, like so. Press firmly to squeeze all wood glue out of the cracks. Press together firmly one more time. Make sure all edges are flush. There's no excess glue anywhere around the edge of the box. Set to dry for 5 to 10 minutes. To begin the assembly of the lid, locate the two pieces labeled I, the piece labeled H, and the two pieces with the logo. Begin assembling the lid by taking the two pieces with logos, placing them like so, and on the back side, along the edge, apply wood glue with the paintbrush. Rotate the pieces and press together like so. Make sure the edges are as flush as possible. With a clean paintbrush, press lightly along the inside edge, cleaning up most of the excess glue, and pressing the glue further in between the pieces. Prepare one of the pieces labeled I. Place the piece labeled I, like so. Press firmly, being careful to not let the other piece slip out of position. paintbrush, press gently in the inside edge. Apply a little bit more glue if necessary. Be sure to remove as much excess glue as possible, as if there's glue buildup on these edges, the box will be difficult to open and close. Place the piece labeled H, like so. Use the paintbrush again to clean up the inside edge. Wipe off any excess with the paper towel. Apply glue to the final edge. Being careful not to get any glue onto the box. Place the lid through the peg as shown, letting it rest gently on the edge of the box. Place the second piece labeled I, like so, through the hole, and press firmly against the side of the lid. Be very careful not to get any glue near the hinge. On the inside edge, with the paintbrush, carefully remove excess glue by pressing gently against the inside edge. By now the lid should be mostly staying together by itself. Carefully clean out the inside of any excess glue. Press together firmly. Ensure that all edges are flush. Do not close the lid completely until this is dried. Let sit to dry for 5 to 10 minutes. Once dried, rock the lid back and forth. This will remove any extra glue that may be in the way of the hinge. Once you're sure that there's no blockages, press down firmly. Open. The first few times may be a little bit tough, but once it's broken in, should lock tightly and open easily. Open and close several times to ensure that the lid closes firmly and is glued together properly. If it's too tight, you may want to sand down the edges of the clasp. Optionally, you can use 220 grit sandpaper to sand down the edges . Your deck box is now fully assembled and ready for use.